Hey, Johnny. Nice to have you one more time on the podcast. It's been a while.
Thank you for having me back.
And now that we're recording, I can steal your first questions and ask you back. How's Japan?
Oh, how's Japan? You know, it's, you said that Switzerland's hot. Japan's hot. It's not good, man. So I moved here 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And when I moved here 10 years ago, it was hot in the summer.
Yeah.
Right? But consistently every day, almost every day for the last 2 years, it's been 3 to maybe 6 or 7 degrees hotter than average every day, Celsius. So it's just hot much earlier than it used to be. And I've only been here 10 years and I noticed oh my God, dude, it's hot. And yeah, it's pretty brutal. So, I have the AC on. I'm here in the studio chilling. It's hot out, man. It's hot out. I don't like it.
AC is a thing in Japan?
Yeah.
Because that's a super American thing, right?
Yeah, not really. So in Japan, we use these things. So this is it's an AC heater unit and you have one in each room. Mm-hmm. But dude, a bunch of my friends here, when I'm hey, what do you set your AC to? So do you know, in America, if you had to guess, what's the average temperature indoors? What would you think it is? You can say Celsius, I'll convert it.
22 Celsius?
Ooh, 22. Okay, so 22 Celsius is going to be... Ooh, that's actually a little low. The average AC that Americans do is 23.
Celsius.
That's the average. It's 74 degrees Fahrenheit. Some people will go as low. People who like their house cold will maybe do 21. Oh. But 23 degrees Celsius is the average normal temperature. Mm-hmm. Bro, in Japan, so we keep our house at 25 degrees. That's what we have our AC set to. To which, for any Americans listening, that's 77 Fahrenheit. Already, that seems hot to an American. 77, you have it set that high.
Yeah.
Dude, I have Japanese friends who do 28 or 29. And I'm 28 or 29 degrees.
That's super hot.
It's super hot. It's 82 degrees.
Yeah, but 28 is Celsius is the temperature that you want to turn on the AC to cool it down, usually.
I know, right? So my friend, so where we live further north.
Your camera got flipped.
Why? What happened?
I don't know.
I'm on my iPad. Here. There we go. Okay.
Perfect.
So I live a little bit north of Tokyo.
Yeah.
Oh my God! You should clip this. There we go. Clip it. Not really north, just a little bit north. Yeah, clip it, guys. Clip it. Hey, clip it. Tag me in the clip. Yeah, let's get my Appa picture. I like that one. I live a little bit north of Tokyo, so here, on average, when I'm saying it's hot today and it's really hot in Japan, people are gonna roll their eyes at me because okay, so you know how whenever you complain about it being hot or cold, the first comment everyone makes is oh man, you think that's hot? This is how hot it is where I live. Oh man, you think that's cold, bro?
Oh yeah,
that's just
that's the standard human behavior. It's so dumb.
So here, it's Celsius. It's 30 to 32 degrees every day.
Outside.
Yeah,
that's the same here. That's the same.
Very high. The humidity is very high.
You know the percentage?
Right now, it is... So it's 5 p.m. right now, and it is 80%.
80?
It's like
what?
You're breathing in soup.
Yeah, I mean... The thing is, what I kind of discovered for myself. I went to Dubai once, and the average temperature outside there is 45 degrees.
Oh my God.
But, hear me out, the air is dry as fuck. It felt
right. So it's not so bad.
good. I was there outside. I wasn't sweating, you know, and we have maybe average of 60% here in Switzerland. And then you go out and you instantly start to sweat.
Yeah.
Even on, let's say, 28. But you have 80. I mean,
it's bad.
That's... What's the, wait. Let me Google that. What's like the average humidity in the air in the rainforest?
No, I have no idea. It's as soon as it's just sweaty, and it's the air is like thick, right?
Okay, you're in the range of the rainforest because it's between 77 and 88% in the rainforest.
Dude,
that's crazy, man. I would die with this humidity.
Well, and then one of my good friends lives in Tokyo. And for them, so like for us, really, like realistically, I'm complaining when it's like 30, but it doesn't go too high over it, like 31, 32, maybe. It's like 28 to 32.
Yeah.
But in Tokyo, it like is like, 33 to like 35.
Yeah.
And I don't know, those last few degrees, it just hurts even more. But those are my friends who they're like, oh yeah, we keep it at 28. And it's like, you keep it at 28, dude, it's only 30 degrees outside.
I probably know why.
Well, it's to save money.
I think it's probably just because for the body, you don't, I only know ACs from going to holidays because it's not normal here in Switzerland having ACs in the house or in the flat.
Really?
Yeah, some people do, but they are like house owners. But if you rent a flat, that's not a standard. Absolutely not. And even,
my... Can someone close that door?
Even my mother is a house owner, and she don't have an AC at home.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's really not a standard thing. But when going to holidays, I learned that in the early years that the AC is not good for me because I will put it on, and the next 1-2 days later I'm sick because I cool down from like, let's say 35 degrees, 36, 38 degrees. In the places where you go for like, swim holidays and stuff.
To like 21.
To like 21, 22, 23. And the next day I'm sick. I get like a sore throat and everything. And maybe that's like the, maybe the thing in Japan. I don't know. I don't live there. You can tell me if that's correct or not. But I think people watch their health more.
Do you know what they say?
What?
So like right now, I have the AC. It's blowing on me. The cold air is blowing onto me. And especially if you sleep, you should not let it blow on you because it will make your poop loose. Diarrhea. That's what they say here. Even the fan, you can't even have the fan blowing on you when you sleep because they're like, oh man, it'll make your poop loose.
Okay.
And I was like, listen. That's not true. listen. And they're like, no, it's true. It's true. Like, it happens to me. I'm like, listen, I lived my whole life in America, and that's not the reason. Like, there are other reasons. Like, I've had a fan blowing on me every day for like the last 15 years, dude. Yeah. Like, no, that's not it. But the, here it's mostly, there is that, but there's mostly it's energy. Energy is really expensive in Japan. It's, an island. And not only is it an island, but they have to import, all the oil and all of that stuff for like power plants and such. So it just is expensive.
Okay. But you have your own power plants.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man, I can see the first nuclear power plant in Japan from my house.
Okay.
I live really close to it. Yeah, but they're not using it right now. They use other power plants and such.
Newer and
But
stuff.
part of it is just the cost of energy and such. And also, it is hotter. It's hotter than it was. So for a while, people would just open windows, right? A lot of Japanese houses are made for that you open windows and let the air blow through the house. And people still do that quite a bit. But recently, like in the last 2 years, it's just been getting so hot that people have been just using AC instead. Because even with the windows open, it's brutal.
Yeah, you
brutal.
Usually here in Switzerland, that's like the big tradition of like opening the windows to get like fresh air in every day. But you can only do that in the very early morning. Because here it's like this, the day starts at like 15 degrees and then goes up to 30.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
Like just right away.
No, slowly, like every half an hour, like 1 degree.
Yeah.
Oh, no, faster than that. I mean, I wake up at 6, at 6:30. Is it 6:30? I drive the car to work. And then I don't really open the windows that much because it's a little bit frosty outside, but it's reasonable to be still in a shirt. And then like 1-2 hours later, it's getting hot. And around noon, where the sun is in the middle, it's getting like really hot. And then it stays hot till like maybe 10, 11 p.m. and then it starts cooling down. Yeah.
It's hard because here, they have it's a real issue for like older people or like kids, especially being out in the sun. Like Japan has a tradition of like kids walk to school, and in the morning it's not so bad, but coming home at like 3 p.m. it's really hot. It's really bad. And so, yeah, it's just technically, I forget what it is, but Japan has been like, they have a specific climate, right? Like subtropical or whatever it's called. And actually recently they've been talking about Japan is changing. It's affected a lot of like farming and such. So usually in late June through mid-July is like the rainy season in Japan. And when I first lived here, it would rain like every day for 6 weeks. That's not been happening. It's been too hot and like it's not been raining, which has affected like farming and their harvest. Or like it's not raining as consistently and such, and they're trying to figure out how to manage it all. So all that's it. Oh, also today, or maybe yesterday, I think today was election day in Japan. So Japanese people are going to vote.
Okay.
I can't vote here though, so I just know because Instagram was like, "Oh, are you going to go vote today?" And I was like, "Nope,
I can't.
I can't. No big, no
not
biggie.
yet.
No, I don't think ever.
Okay, they are super strict on that.
Maybe if we get permanent residency, which my wife and I want to apply this year, maybe we can vote. I don't know, but like you can't. Becoming a Japanese citizen is super hard, and honestly, I don't think I'm really interested.
It's so funny. The similarities between Switzerland and Japan are on so many levels.
It makes sense though, because Switzerland is like, the neutral country, and like Japan's an island, and they're just like, oh no, Japan views itself as very separate from the rest of Asia, right?
Yeah.
And at least as an American, we view Switzerland as very separate from Europe. Like it's its own thing. Switzerland is its own thing.
It is. It's even less involved in the happening of the world than, like the Vatican State, where the Pope lives.
Yeah.
I recently saw like a reel on Instagram where I saw like how the wars and the borders changed in Europe, and there was like then the France people got everything, then the German people got everything, and this and that and this and that, and Switzerland appeared, everything around Switzerland keep like changing, like who's in power of that land. Switzerland stayed and stayed and stayed and stayed. Since it appeared on the map, it stayed the same, while everything around it was like changing. Like, this is now our country. We take your land. We take your land. We take your land. It's so funny.
That makes sense. Well, in Japan, they would say it's the same. Japan's never. I mean, until other than itself, right? They've not fought like on their own land. It's all Japan's always been Japan. They would be like, yeah. But other than that, it's good. My son's on summer break. It started this weekend. Mm-hmm. We're watching. We're gonna try and watch all the Marvel movies.
Oh,
if we can. Yeah, he's only seen a couple, so we want to watch
a lot.
All of them. There's like 30.
Wow.
We need to watch one every day. Actually.
Honestly, I think I only saw one, and it's Guardians of Galaxy.
Oh, it's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. But I have to say, I don't know, I'm one of the few guys that's totally not into like Marvel or DC at all.
Oh, really?
I have to admit, I really like the old Batmans. You know, like the really, really old ones.
Oh, okay. Like the really campy ones, almost. Well, like who was Batman?
Oh, that's a good question. I can't tell you the name of the actor, but it was in the 4:3 screen ratio. It wasn't 16:9.
Yeah, the square. Yeah,
the square one, exactly.
My wife never notices if it's like 4:3 like that. Like if it's square, and we'll be watching something. I'm like, oh, it's square. Mm-hmm. And she's like, how do you even see that? I'm like, do you not see the black bars like on the side of the TV? Like, how do you not notice this?
They are pretty obvious.
Yeah, it's pretty clear. She's like, no, I don't even see it. I don't know how you see that. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Maybe she has a really good focus. Only focusing on what's happening and blending out the unimportant stuff. That's
everything else. Actually, I think that is kind of it. She's really good at, like, especially when it's like a story, if she's like reading a book or something, she really tunes out. Oh. And I'm over here just like, the first thing I see is that it's in the box. I'm like, oh, it's old.
I mean, that's like the ultimative, opposite of ADHD, when you can focus so super hard.
She can't do it on everything, though. Just like when she's reading books or like doing a story thing.
Okay.
It was so bad that when she was a kid, her mom took her to the doctor because they thought that she couldn't hear. Because she would be like reading books and they would be like calling her and talking to her and she like wouldn't.
She was just focused. That's a good thing.
The doctors were like, oh no, she hears fine. She's just ignoring you.
Okay, then she's like a cat.
Yeah. And I was like,
that's the thing with cats. They hear you perfectly. They have super good ears. They just ignore you.
Oh man, you know what? Since the podcast the last time, I have a new pet. We got a parakeet, a new pet, a pet bird.
Oh, a pet. Ooh.
Yeah, it's my first time having a pet bird.
Yeah.
He's in the other room, and he's so great.
Do you let him fly in the house?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, this is super cute.
But yeah, we let him out all the time, and he loves to like hang out with us. And like, yeah, here's Chiho.
Oh, it looks so cool.
He spends probably more time outside of his cage, almost, than in it. Like, we just let him out if like we're not opening any doors or anything, and he'll like fly around and do stuff. But something happened today. He got hit by a ceiling fan.
No.
We have a ceiling fan in one of the rooms, and we're always like, don't go over there. And he'll like fly. He always flies close to it, and we're like, this is not gonna, like, hey dude, don't go over there.
Next time, probably turn them all off.
It happened, dude. He was like flying down, and we heard like a little thunk.
But he's fine.
He's fine. He didn't fall. Yeah, but a couple of little feathers. Okay. Felt like little down feathers. And I was just like, his name is Ramune. like the little Japanese soda.
Yeah.
And we're like, Ramune, man, dude, you got to be careful.
He probably don't understand human language. That's why.
Yeah, he's just like, what happened? What happened?
Or
He's
maybe
like,
he only understands Japanese. So
Well,
you
actually-
have to ask Chiho to tell him.
Chiho, well, technically he is Chiho's pet,
Yeah.
but Chiho mostly speaks English to him.
Oh, what?
I think he probably is like, it's like 80% English that we speak to him and only 20% Japanese.
Okay.
Yeah. But we mostly speak English in the house. Like, some Japanese. Chiho and my son, my 12-year-old son, will speak Japanese. And we use, I'd say for my daughters, who are 2, probably maybe 30% Japanese we use with them.
But wouldn't...
And the
yeah,
rest
it's
is English.
actually a good thing because if you plan on stay in Japan for a long time, your kids will go to... or are going to school.
One who does, yeah.
Yeah. Then it's actually good having like a native speaker in the house that can really teach the kids how to talk Japanese. And also, in a young age, it's so easy to learn 2 languages. I mean, I moved to Switzerland when I was 4. I would say my Russian is not perfect, but I can talk to anyone. You know, I never learned how to actually read the Cyrillic.
Right.
I can maybe, when I try really hard, read it like a kindergartner, like, you know, like one word after another, like one
you do it slowly, right?
letter after another, and then put it together, But talking, since I always talked with my mother as a child just on Russian still, the language is like here, and I can switch. That's so cool.
Totally. And it's interesting, growing up in America, I grew up in Chicago, which is a very diverse city, and I grew up in a very diverse neighborhood even. But it's interesting because I only spoke English, even though my mom is from the Philippines. She didn't want to teach me her language, so we only spoke English in the house. And people will be like, oh, are you fluent? Or are you this or this? And it's like, what does that even mean? You know, like in some situations, sure, right? Or like even my son, we speak English at home and such, but I've had to tell him, I'm like, you know, like, because he'll be like, oh, I don't want to go to junior high in Japan. I'm just going to go to America and go to junior high or whatever. I'm like, bro, your English is not good enough to go to American junior high. Okay. I'm like, I know you feel like you can because we speak, but like you said, like your reading is not
grammar
up to,
and stuff,
like that academic level.
But I have to say, grammar, learning English was pretty easy after learning German.
Oh, really? Well, I mean, they are family like they're connected languages.
Yeah, but the grammar is so much simpler
than German. Really?
How many different time forms do you have in English? I'm not sure.
What, isn't it like I'm not
future,
sure.
past, now,
and present? Yeah.
Present, future, and past. Right.
Right. Yeah.
We have the past, the super past, the present, the future, and the super future. Like.
Interesting.
Like, let's say, ich gehe, oder warte, später gehe ich in den Supermarkt, that's like the future. Später werde ich in den Supermarkt gegangen sein. It's a combination of later today I will go to the supermarket was the first. The second was later I will be gone to the supermarket. Nobody uses that. Nobody uses that. Only writers in books.
Right.
It's super confusing, but we have to learn this shit in school. It's so dumb.
Well, it's interesting because one of the ones I know from me being in Japan, one of the ones that's hard is Japan has something they call counters.
Yeah.
So when they're doing numbers, well, one, they don't like plural the same way we do in English. But depending on what the thing is, changes how they say it. So, like, these are, like, 2 flat things. So, like, maybe we would, and it's kind of like paper, I could maybe call this, like, nimai, like, 2, like, of those things. but like this is like a cylindrical type thing. So probably it would be like Nibon.
Okay.
And like they just have different for all kinds of things.
Yeah.
And it's really annoying to learn it, but then if you know it,
then
it's kind of convenient because then you know what they're talking about, right? Just based in like how they're saying it. It's like, oh, they're talking about two of these kinds of things.
Okay. That makes sense.
But then they bring up like, why is it in English? Maybe in German, I don't know. We have names for like the male animal, the female animal, and the baby animal. All have like a different name, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, what? And then like the group of animals is also different, like kind of a thing.
I think that's like, the same in Russian. Because
and I was like, I don't know why we do it.
In Russian, depending on if it's male, female, or a group, or let's say this is like a thing. This is not the glass is not like man or female. But don't take me too serious because I'm not expert.
You're not a Russian teacher.
But you change the ending,
right?
Like depending on if it's male or female or something else.
And like I think, for example, one that people would be familiar with is like, so we have horse, right? But then technically, like a male horse is called a stallion.
Yes.
And then a female horse is called a mare.
Yes.
And then a baby horse is a colt.
A colt?
Colt, yeah, C-O-L-T, colt.
Oh, okay, like the gun, the colt.
Yeah. And so you could just call it horse, right? But we also have like way more specific language that we actually use.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like and then like a group of horses is called a herd of horses.
Yeah, makes sense.
Right? But like it's not a herd of dogs, right?
No, because dogs are packs, right?
Well, yeah, pack. Yeah, exactly. Wait, yeah, a pack of dogs.
I heard that lately. The difference because like a horde and a pack, if they run away from you, that's a horde. If they run towards you, then it's a pack. Like a pack of wolves will always chase you, but like a horde of sheeps will run away from you. Is that correct?
I didn't know that. Oh no, I didn't know. What?
But the kind of
even we can talk about a dog.
Yeah.
Is actually that's the male dog.
Yeah.
That's what and then the female dog, you know this word is a bitch.
I know. Right? But isn't a bitch only a dog that is in the state of getting ready to pair?
Maybe. I'm not sure. And then the baby dog is the puppy.
Yeah.
But we usually just say and so like calling a woman that is you're calling her a dog basically. Yeah,
the thing is I kinda I heard that with, like female dog calling a bitch, but it's when they're in this, in the spring in the state of like making new babies, and then, the behavior changes. Don't know the English word for that. But yeah, I knew that. It's like
interesting.
When they're like, in this state of mind.
I'm looking this up, and all of the Google results are like, is it okay to call my female dog a bitch when I'm at the vet? Or should I just call her a girl dog? It's like, I guess that's a good question. That's a good question. Is this appropriate?
Oh man, I can't. Damn.
But
this podcast starts way too funny for that I just woke up. I don't know.
That is a question I have for you.
Yeah.
When do you normally record the podcast? Your time.
Depends on, when I record with Europe people that are in the same time zone, usually around between 6 and 9 p.m., depending on how the people are doing with jobs and stuff. And when I record with like Cody, who's from Canada, and like Tenoshi from America, also in the range of usually afternoon. With you, I record in the morning.
Yeah.
Because of the time. Yeah, exactly. Because of the time zone thing. And yeah, that's more or less it.
It's interesting. Most of the people I end up talking to that don't live in Japan are in the Americas.
Yeah.
And so I usually do a lot in the morning, my time, because that's like evening time in America.
Yeah.
Like 8 a.m. my time is like 7 p.m. in New York.
Okay, but that would actually work for us as well. We kind of just made it after the first podcast. I just kind of had it always in head that we do it in the morning.
I kind of like it because for me, it's later in the day. You can hear my kids scream.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see if that makes it all the way through. My small children screaming outside. I don't know what's going on out there.
Yeah, I can hear that, but it's cool. It's totally cool. Given it's a lo-fi podcast, and this way we have like a texture and a Foley background.
Ooh, that's true. That's so true.
Yeah.
I've been playing Final Fantasy 12.
Yes.
Do you play Final Fantasy games?
I'm just like thinking in my head which one is the 12th.
The 12th one, it was on the PlayStation 2.
Yeah. Is it the one where you play this beach ball, water ball game?
No, that one's 10.
Okay.
That one's 10. Yeah. 12, I got it on the Steam Summer Sale.
Yeah.
I'm playing it on my Steam Deck. And I've been thinking about, man, maybe I should make some of the music from this because I've been having so much fun playing it. Right?
And then you see that Sing for the Laughter have done all of them already.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I haven't even looked, but I'm sure that he's done it.
Probably.
But the thing is Final Fantasy 12 was the first Final Fantasy game I played that was new. When I played it. Does that make sense? Like, I remember when it came out.
Yes.
And so I played it, and I realized something that really didn't make me feel good. I played it 19 years ago.
Wow. Yeah.
That's a long time ago. And I realized I've been playing it. I think I put in like 30 hours or something, just kind of going around doing stuff. That when I played it when I was a kid, I just really sucked at the game.
Yeah.
I remember it being super hard. It's not hard. What was my problem?
Yeah, but there are games when you play them too early in the age, you will struggle.
Yeah.
You will struggle for sure.
I know what the problem was is that I just went from story to story mission.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
and so,
you didn't make like the side
characters.
quests and stuff.
Yeah. And so I didn't level up my character, so every fight was just so hard. And now I'm like running around and doing everything. So now all the fights are super easy because I'm fighting everything as I'm running around, right? Yeah. And my guys are just leveling up. And it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun going through and playing it.
I just realized.
I don't know.
I just realized that's kind of the thing in, let's say, JRPGs. You have to run around that level. You sometimes are more forced to do the side quests just to be at a point where you can really make progress in the game. I mean, Final Fantasy, Pokemon is the same. You cannot just run from one city to the other to the gym leader because they will crush you. You have to run around in the wild, catch new Pokemon, maybe look at the typing that they are a good counterpart to the gym and leveling them. And say, do you know Fire Emblem? Same thing. You have to do the side missions, otherwise you are totally under-leveled and you're gonna get crashed.
Yeah. No, totally. They expect you to play the game a long time. Right? No speed running. You gotta go through it and play it.
Yeah, it's not like Elden Ring where if you are super skilled, you can go level 1
Right.
just in the underwear and the big sword and hit all the bosses. I can't do that. I'm too bad at games.
I've never played Elden Ring, but have you played? Have you checked out that newish? I mean, it's newish. I feel like it's not new, but it's just gotten really popular. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Have you played this game?
I haven't played it. I seen it. It looked cool.
The music is very beautiful.
Yeah, I saw that on the Discord.
Yeah,
Like,
if you wanted to do one, I'll do a little bit.
Oh, that's actually a good thing to switch into music.
That game, though, really quick, it's like Final Fantasy and like Dark Souls together.
Whoa! So it's a hard Final Fantasy.
It kind of. Well, it's like in the game, the parrying and the dodging is like real time. So you choose the attacks and stuff, so it's turn-based in that way. But when the enemy attacks you, you have the opportunity to like dodge it or block it. And it's all like timing-based. And I'm bad. I'm bad at it.
I somehow managed to get through Elden Ring, but just because this game gives you so many options to cheese through it. You can like get this one imitation tier that will make a copy of yourself, and then you can just let that one tank all the hits and sometimes hit from the back for critical hits. And
that's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Like hardcore Souls games fans will say bad words at you for using that. Like, you played the game wrong. And I'm like, bro, let me just finish my very first Souls game.
Right. And it's just like, listen, just let me play the game.
Yeah, with like all the option that it gives to you.
Yeah, exactly. Like, hey, like I found a way to do this easier. Like, why are we getting upset about it?
Yeah.
Like,
I only managed to get through the game with this, and also on some bosses with the help of others, since you can summon other players before boss fights.
Oh.
Like some bosses were so difficult, I really needed like one or two more people that are really skilled in it, because I could not do it myself. That's the reason why I loved the aesthetic of Bloodborne. It was so cool looking. I died 75 times on the tutorial boss.
Wow.
On the very first tutorial boss.
That's not a good sign.
It's a good sign for the game, because it's kind of their marketing, like, we make super hard games.
Yeah.
But it's not saying that I'm a good gamer. Oh, you know what I want to do? Now that I will start my VTubing project. I kind of was on Reddit trying to a little bit advertise it, and it's funny. I made like 2 different memes and posted on different subreddits, and they got like so much traction.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like one post is around 80 comments, the other one is over 100 comments and 4K views already, and people are genuinely a cool community. In the VTuber scene. And one guy was like, yeah, just as a little suggestion, have you ever played horror games? Because that's very fun to watch for the viewers. And I will try it, and I will probably shit my pants a few times. So I really want to go into this this category.
I'm excited to see. I actually thought that so for those listening, it's your debut stream is on Sunday. Right?
Today, yeah.
Today. But I remembered that I'm going to watch it in the morning.
Yes.
When I wake up.
Yes.
But it's Sunday for me.
Yeah.
So
now is it now Saturday for you?
No, it's Sunday. It's Sunday.
Oh, you will watch it on Monday in the morning.
I'm going to watch it on Monday morning.
And then it's like Sunday evening here.
For you, yeah. Oh. But I woke up this morning and I was like, oh man, it's Sunday morning. Relax. He's doing his debut stream. I need to get over there. And I like got up and I went downstairs and I like opened up Twitch. And I was like, oh, it's tomorrow.
Yeah, and then you saw the calendar that today is actually the podcast day.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, it's tomorrow. Oh, never mind. I guess I'm up. I'm up already.
Okay.
I'll turn on the AC.
It's really funny. It's really funny, with the time zones.
Trying to figure all this out.
Since it's Monday morning when you join the stream and I'm on Sunday, you can check the stock market and give me insiders.
Yeah. Well, for the Japan one. Yeah. For sure.
I'm so surprised. I was kind of thinking about, hey, I guess at the moment one of super safe bet on a stock would be the Pokemon company.
Oh, probably.
I didn't found them.
I don't know. Niantic? Are they?
No, Niantic is only the company that bought in the rights to be the Pokemon Go publisher. Niantic is only Pokemon Go. And I mean, Nintendo is the publisher, but the card game, trading card game, it's Pokemon Company. It's not Nintendo.
You should just buy Pokemon cards and just keep and sell those,
Look at this beauties.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
that's a Japanese card.
Yeah. I was actually just looking at that. Wow, check that out. A friend of mine just bought some Pokemon cards, and one of them was worth like $2,000. He sold it.
Okay, no, none of mine in the collection is so expensive.
He was so pumped. He just randomly bought it, and he was like, "Oh my god!" He's like, "Johnny, look at this," and I was like, "What is this? What? I don't."
I'm holding $2,000 in a cardboard piece in my hands.
I know, right? I've been getting into. I don't play Pokemon, but my son does.
Yeah,
like the Pokemon card game, and he
is he actually playing the game?
Yeah, he plays the actual game.
I love it because I play it too. That's how I came to it. I'm a big nerd for card games, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic the Gathering. I played in the past. Yeah, that's a Bloomburrow.
Yes, this is Bloomburrow. I play Magic the Gathering on my iPad. I play Magic the Gathering Arena.
Yeah, I know that. I played it for a short time. But then I discovered Pokemon, and I have to say, from the mechanic, how you play it, it's the best experience of a card game.
You think so?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because I really like
you can make a clip of this, and everyone's gonna hate it.
Comment
and be upset.
No, I have to say I really like the OG Yu-Gi-Oh one. I don't know if you ever played it.
No, I never did.
The OG was super fun because it was really turn-based. It was super close to the OG anime, like the first generation. The second and the third were cool. Or only the first and the second one, actually. And now it's just you have one turn, you play out your whole deck, and whether you win or lose. And it's not fun to play. Because
that sounds crazy.
Yeah, and it's... I mean, you play Magic, counter spells.
Yeah.
And in Yu-Gi-Oh! You have monsters on your hand that you can just throw down when the opponent does a certain thing and then counter it. Just by having it on the hand, you don't even have to pay mana for it or have it on the field or something.
That sounds super annoying.
It's annoying. In Magic, you have counter spells, and or you can just you put your boss monster one to attack, and the opponent just you either counter it or kill it with black spells.
Right.
In Pokemon, you cannot interact with your opponent during his turn. So when it's your turn, it's your turn. When it's the opponent's turn, it's the opponent's turn. It's more like chess. Because in chess you have your turn. When it's done, the opponent has the turn. And so it goes back and forth. And the flow of the game is so much nicer through that you can you do your stuff, you try the best to prepare everything. And same in the game, you have your round, the opponent has his round. And you can,
That sounds nice.
There's way less annoying stuff.
Yeah, because the blue players in Magic who are counter spelling, or make you put that back and do all of that kind of stuff. Like, oh, you played that? No, now you have to put it back to your hand, or you have to do this. I do find that very annoying.
Oh.
It's just like really upsetting.
You would have hated me like 15 years ago when I played Magic.
Was that your deal? You were, I really like green.
Okay.
I like the green ones a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny with Magic, you can really fit the colors to the personality of someone. Because like all the black and green players were like super into Souls games in my community, and I tend to, when I play card games, I go to tournaments, or at least not the super big ones, but the local ones, because I like this competitive aspect. And yeah, I was so annoying. I played a deck. It was blue and white. You had an enchantment on the field called Counterbalance. It means every time your opponent casts a spell, you check the top card of your deck, of your library. If it's the same mana cost, it's automatically countered. Then you have an artifact called Sensei's Divining Top. You can just like pay 1 mana, look at the top 3 cards, and put it in a order of your want. If you don't have like a card on top that has the same mana cost, you just the fetch lands where you pay 1 life and search your deck for a new land. Then you shuffle your deck, and then you just pay 1 mana for the counter for the Sensei's Divining Top, look at the 3 cards, and you can do that often sometimes.
That sounds super annoying.
And in the end of the day, like 99% of your opponent gets countered, and you win just by the OG Jace the Mind Sculptor ulti, who's taking the library of your opponent, put it to the graveyard. Yeah. The hand will be shuffled, and that's now your deck. That's how you win. It's super annoying. It's super annoying.
Yeah. I like to play red and green, or I have a green and black deck that is actually very good. But I don't tend to play it all that much. It's all based around, I have this card that whenever any card dies, it gets more power. So like if I can get that out there, like if my opponent's cards die or mine die, like it just gets a +2 all the time. It's just ridiculous.
Oh, what do you play actually? Do you play the 60 format game? Like standard or modern?
Yeah, standard. Okay. I've been playing standard. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been playing standard. I recently, so they have command. So I don't have a lot of actual cards.
Yeah.
I've been mostly playing online. And they have, their version of Commander is called Brawl.
Yes.
Which I have been doing. Oh, there's Chiho.
Hi, Chiho. Hi.
Are you guys going somewhere?
No, they're going shopping. I'm getting food for Long and I'm getting.
Okay. Hi.
You want more sushi?
Do I want the bird with me? If you want to put him in here, he can sit on my shoulder during the podcast.
That would be so cool, man.
Let's see if you like it.
Yeah, see if he wants to. She's like getting
so
food
cool.
for him. And, yeah, he can just like chill right here.
We just got a special guest on the podcast.
yeah, featuring Ramune. But the Magic the Gathering, it's funny. I was like, is there any like Magic the Gathering songs from this game that would be like good enough for me to cover? Because I play every day.
You mean from the arena game, right?
Yeah, from the arena game. There's not. Don't worry. There's not. Okay. Nothing that I'm like super. I actually turned the music off.
Same.
And just play the game just normally. So.
Yeah, the same with. I play like Pokemon also on the Pokemon Live. Oh, look at this little guy. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's a nice little guy.
Oh, so cute.
He's hungry, apparently. Did you see that he got hit, Chiho-san? Did you check on him?
Yeah, he seems okay.
He seems fine.
Okay.
I actually didn't realize he got hit by the ceiling fan. I thought he hit. We have a wood-burning stove that has like a little chimney that goes up. I thought he hit the chimney because it sounded like just like such a thunk sound. I was like, what happened? And he didn't fall down.
Yeah,
he kept flying.
He's okay.
He's like a tough guy, a super tough guy.
Yeah, he has a little bit of an attitude sometimes, but also when he sits with me, he's super chill, like he is right now.
Yeah.
And I'll like just be making beats in here, and he'll like just come and sit.
Does he
next to me.
this thing? Like
Sometimes
nodding the
he'll
head
like
to the
dance.
beat?
He'll dance a little bit. Sometimes he'll just fall asleep. But I'll just
Okay.
be working in here, and he'll just sit on my shoulder the whole time.
Oh,
Just hang out.
That's a nice indicator. When he dances, you know, it's a more energetic track. When he falls asleep, you know, oh, I just made a sleepy beat.
I should just add some bird sound, and then he'll be like way more interested. He'll be like, "Oh, what's that? What's that?"
Actually, this is the best thing to make like, clips when you're producing and having the bird like dance or sleep.
It's dancing. That's a great idea. That's true.
You would be like the first lo-fi producer with this content, and it will.
I had this idea for this album. I'm gonna put it out there, and someone's gonna steal it from me, but that's fine. Or not an album, for an EP.
Yeah.
At the time, I had a friend on Twitch who was a zoologist, and her like focus was birds, and I wanted to make an album called Burbs, BIRBS.
Burbs.
And she was going to narrate like David Attenborough style from like Planet Earth about like just like these different birds for 2 minutes, have like a little script, because she was British, so she could narrate like that, and I would have like some chill beats and have like the sound of the actual birds be like the Foley sound for it, like have those birds singing
and you had that talking aspect, talking about the birds. Wow.
Talking about the birds and do all that and make like this super chill beat, and then like it just never came together. It just didn't happen. I've been trying to. I found another person who was in a bird watching club, and I was like, oh my gosh, hey, check out, I have this idea for this EP, for like a 5-song EP, where we can choose 5 different birds and do this. And then they said, yeah, let's do it. And then like that just fell apart and it never happened.
But can you not like ask those just to make you a WhatsApp voice message for 2 minutes?
No, I know. Yeah, and they don't do it. Yeah, and it's just falling apart. Yeah, for months, like trying to be like, oh hey, like da da da, like or da da da. So now maybe it'll happen one day. It is still a goal.
You have to do it like that. You tell them, you send me now this 5-minute recording of you talking about birds, and I DoorDash you a pizza.
Ooh, that's actually a pretty good idea.
That would work for sure. For sure. Yeah. You can get everyone with pizza.
I've never had a pet bird before. He's so cool. I always thought they were. Oh, he's like biting my headphones. Hey, what's up? I always thought they were kind of a weird pet. Yeah. But they're kind of really cool. Like, he's just like a little companion. He just wants to hang out with you, and
you look like a pirate now.
Yeah. He will like try and clean spaces in my beard if I have like any like dead skin or anything. He'll like come up and help me clean. It's super nice. Yeah. He also gets really mean sometimes, and he'll like try and bite you, and he gets into these. I didn't realize that like birds can be so emotional, like that they can express their emotions so well. He gets like, when he's mad.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, we have like 2 cats here at home. One is the one from my girlfriend. One is from myself.
They would eat him immediately.
Probably the cat from my girlfriend. He would ignore the bird.
Oh,
mine
really?
will chase it, but like mine never scratches.
Oh, interesting.
Even if she jumps on your lap or something and is about to fall, she just like slips down and doesn't use the claws to get a hold of you. The other one is like, I have like this scratches everywhere from the other cat. He's like, I don't know if you see it. Yeah, here you can nearly see it. I had like a scratch like this. Just and we were like chill, we were like just like chilling. I had him here, petting him, and then out of nowhere, bam, in your face.
Yeah, at least his bite. He's a baby bird still. He's only a few months old.
Will he grow?
His bite's not bad. Not very much. He's kind of at his. He'll get a little bit bigger, I think, but he's basically at his full size now.
But hey, these colors look so beautiful.
I know, he's like little blue and white little dude, man. I really like him.
Also with the gray spots, he looks exactly like the new shoes I got 2 days ago. for real, they are like the same blue, white, and also like the similar texture to the gray spots.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is a very nice little... Oh, you want to come over here? No? Oh,
Now he's talking.
Okay.
That's a nice sound. I probably cut it out from the podcast and to use it for myself,
perfect.
as a sample.
Yeah, he's a nice little dude.
Yeah.
Hey. But to I guess we should finally talk about music.
We actually are not how do you say,
limited to just music talking.
Yes, because it's
Wonderful.
Our third podcast, right? It's totally fine. People know about our music talks already. We can just do whatever.
I've been trying to make house music.
Yeah.
And one of the things I'm struggling with, I've made now, I just finished a third track. I'm not good at making drops.
It's, for me, the same experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I actually learned at certain point how to make drums, but that was when I just produced like some 1-minute songs just for fun without any intention behind it. And then started copying what I heard from other songs. Like crazy snare rolls, crazy kick rolls, like crazy effect risers that I would kind of overthink in the process of making a track that I think, okay, I will make this track. It will be a full 5-minute song and stuff. That could help, like listening to other house tracks.
Yes.
And just, use like a snare roll, like...
I've been enjoying listening to other music, and I've also downloaded this DJ app on my iPad that connects to Apple Music, and I've been practicing DJing. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. It's a great hobby.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and my background is playing drums too. So like, I don't know, at first I didn't really get it, but at some point, I don't know, it really started to click. I've been having I do it in the evenings in my daughter's dance. I come home and I'll like practice going through some house music and just practice transitioning between songs and stuff. And the girls are just like, yeah.
Oh, you know what?
And him too.
I actually also started an electronica song.
Oh,
I'm not really the house guy. I'm more like into melodic techno or down tempo IDM stuff. I will send it to you. It sounds a little bit, like the movies where you have this guy playing the flute to summon the snakes and make them dance.
Oh, yeah.
It got absolutely desert vibes.
Yeah, send it to me. I want to hear it. So house music is actually from Chicago, where I grew up.
I know.
And I have like this Chicago Marimo shirt. This is my branding, and this is the Chicago flag.
Yeah.
And it's two and such. It's this weird thing. I grew up in Chicago and was very proud to be from there and such. So I started looking into this music, and I don't know, I've always been aware of it. And I'm like, I'll make some. I want to make 5. I want to get better at it.
Yeah.
I have a hard time. I can make music pretty quickly and pretty easily when I already have like an established workflow to it.
Yeah, right? And the foundation of knowledge of this genre.
Yeah, right. Like how I want to make it and that kind of stuff. And when I start stepping out of it, man, it's hard. It takes a long time for me to be like, do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? I don't know.
You know what I think could help a lot in this sort of music? Try to approach it as if you just now about to start learning music production in general. Because when doing different genres, especially adding a new one, we are super biased, from what we learned. Because for me, it was the opposite way, I used to make the electronic music and then switch to lo-fi hip-hop. In between, I probably didn't make music at all for like 1.5 years. And then I was like, okay, now I really want to get into lo-fi hip-hop. So I started really watching tutorials, like if I would be like a completely beginner. And then learned all the, like, it's a different approach doing electronic music that is for dancing or making chill beats. So I started at zero. And the same thing happened to the gym. I just got a new training program, and the trainer there told me, like, hey, let's do it like that. Imagine it's the first time you hit the gym, and I show you all the exercises, and you try to be in this mindset of, maybe you know the saying with the glass is empty, so you can fill it with new knowledge. And oh my God, after that training workout, I was like fucked. My body was like totally there. It was crazy and it was good. Now, 1 week later, I feel like so much better, like so much more energetic. And yeah, I think you can apply that to music. Maybe try to just get in this mindset of, now I'm learning to make house music, and it's the first time I'm learning to make this music.
I think it's interesting because, like, one of the ones for me is I have, like, music that I want to make, but then there's, like, the music that I end up making.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And so, like, I thought that I would like to make something more like more stripped down, like deep house or like lo-fi house type stuff.
Oh, deep house,
feel like
I love it.
What I've ended up making is more like tropical type house instead.
But that's cool.
And no, it's cool, but it's been a bit more fun because, like, at this point, what the gauge is if my kids come in here and they start dancing, then I'm like, okay, this is fine.
Yeah.
They like it. They're coming in here, they're dancing while I'm working. Because I've been trying to not use headphones all the time and like let stuff play on the speaker. Yeah. And it's been a good time. But I've been working on, I have an MC707. I have it here on my desk. I've been working on this instead of my, I make most of my lo-fi on like the OP1.
Yeah.
And I've been working on this. I bought this so many years ago and I like didn't really use it very much. It's been a lot of fun.
Oh, and he's gone. And he comes back.
Yeah.
Huh? You just want to change the shoulder, but in a very, very complicated way. Oh, so cool.
Hi. Okay, let's see. Do you want to sit on this? You can sit on that. There you go, bud.
Oh.
Normally, if I'm wearing like a shirt, he'll grab onto the fabric. Oh, okay. He's over on Chiho's desk now.
Okay.
Probably he can't get into any trouble over there, so it's fine.
Nah. He already proved that it's tough guy.
Yeah.
After the thing with the fan.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he already got hit.
Oh, but back to the music. I think that's kind of a cheat code when you test it like on children. Like,
do they like it?
Yeah, because they will give you the most unfiltered and most honest opinion on this. Because you know how kids are. If they don't like it, they don't like it. And
talking about things that kids like.
Yeah.
Have you watched that Netflix movie, K-pop Demon Hunters?
No.
Bro, you gotta check it out.
I saw it everywhere, but actually I haven't got a Netflix or any form of like streaming subscription running for maybe a year.
Oh my goodness.
I just I activated the test phase of Apple TV just to watch Severance. And instantly, like at the day I activated the test subscription, I canceled it so it doesn't automatically renew itself.
Yeah, it'll do that if you don't cancel.
The thing is, there are shows that I want to watch, but at the moment I think like it would just like take too much time away.
It's very valid.
Yeah.
If you're busy, it is definitely can be a time suck for sure.
Because I really want to watch the second season of Sandman. Wow, I love that show.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
It's so good.
You know what? Actually, let me write that down because I've been meaning to check that one out.
Yeah, I was flashed. I remember watching it the first time. I was like completely flashed. This show is wow. It's so damn good.
That movie, K-pop Demon Hunters. I don't even like K-pop. The songs in it are so good.
Oh yeah,
we listen to it all the time in the house, and we're listening to it so much that I'm like, should I do like a cover of one of these songs?
Yeah, do that.
But I've been super busy. Music-wise, so I'm like, I don't know.
I totally know who would be super down to make a collab on this one.
Oh, uh-huh.
He actually visited you not a long time ago.
Oh yeah. A-Bug would totally
be the right pick. Yeah, do that.
And be like, hey, do you wanna make a cover of Soda Pop?
Yeah,
dude, this song, my 2-year-olds like try and do the dance choreography from the movie. They're like, if we have it on the TV from YouTube, they do these little dances and stuff. It's super cute. But but yeah, we've been listening to it nonstop, talking about kids stuff, dude, nonstop. We're either watching that or Finding Dory. That's it. For like the last week. That's all we have going in the house.
Sweet.
Oh, a weird thing about this bird, he really likes just walking on the ground.
Oh,
on the
yeah?
floor. Yeah, he walks all the time. He's on the floor right now.
But every bird is doing that. Not every bird, but a lot of the smaller birds, like the ones that you also have in the cities.
Mm-hmm. They walk a lot.
Yeah, they walk a lot.
Yeah, but it's so weird because, like, dude, you're a bird.
Yeah.
You're a bird. You can just fly. Why are you down there? And this bird has no sense of surviving. He doesn't want to just walk on the ground. He wants to, like, hang out under your feet.
Oh.
He wants to be underfoot. The other day, I was holding him, and I just held my mouth open.
And you wanted to...
And he, like, wanted to go in my mouth. He, like, put his head in my mouth. And it's like, dude, this is not what you should be doing.
Yeah, okay.
He's just... Yeah, it's a weird thing. I didn't realize that, again, I never had birds growing up. Like, he likes to just walk around. It probably takes less energy.
Yeah.
Than flying around, I would imagine.
Yeah, but the same I see with cats, like my cat goes outside constantly and the other cat of my girlfriend is a stay indoor cat. Uh-huh. And this one doesn't have any survivability skills as well. It's just very chunky.
Your cat goes out and lives life.
Yeah, mine is like always outside. Yeah, we live together now since close to 2 years or around 2 years. And yeah, now the indoor cat wants to go outside as well, but my girlfriend is afraid because he's also old. I'm like, let him go. He should live his last two years on this planet, maybe a bit more outside. He's like super old.
Isn't that such an interesting thought, though, to live your whole life and you live it all inside?
Yeah.
It's a pretty interesting. I mean, how much of humans we spend our lives indoors as well, but like to live your whole life inside is a super interesting idea.
Yeah, it's totally against my point of view when having pets. If I get it's not my first cat, but all my cats have to be outside. My other cat lives with my mom at the place where I grew up. It would not make sense to, after over 10 years to change the habitat if they are outside cats. So he's just living there and is happy. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I kind of agree with you. I didn't grow up with pets. And my wife, they had a lot of pets growing up, but they didn't ever have like indoor, outdoor or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I think I would want to do something like that if I had. I'm allergic to cats, so we can't have a cat. It's really sad.
You can have the naked ones, the Sphinx.
Yes, I could have a naked one. And a friend of mine had a cat that was not a naked cat, but it was a hypoallergenic cat. And I could be around that one.
Yeah, there are cats and dogs with that trait of not causing the allergy. That's crazy.
I would assume though that those cats are very expensive. I would assume if I specifically wanted to get like a non-allergenic cat, it would be probably expensive. You know, I recently looked this up. Maybe this is a little too dark for the podcast, but I was talking with a friend, and we. So what we were talking about is I also sometimes I teach English to like kindergartners.
Yeah.
And I was asking the kids, what do you eat for lunch? What are you having for lunch today?
Yeah.
And the kids said dog as a joke. One of the kids said dog, and he started laughing. And then all the kids are like, oh, yeah, we're going to have dog. Ha, ha, ha. And I was laughing because I was like, you guys don't know that this is a stereotype about you.
Yeah.
Like, in America, we say that, like, oh, yeah, like, Asians eat dog, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, you would be totally made fun of, and you would be super upset if they were, like, Asian kids in America.
Yeah, but
like, oh, he eats dog.
I think that just, like, self-confident enough to make jokes about herself, because I think that I remember when I grew up in the teenage years, making like this stereotypical jokes was totally normal, and nobody got like offended by that, because we had like this one, or he's still out there, but he really has to watch what content he puts out. But this stand-up comedian, he's actually a guy from the Turkey that grew up in Germany, and he's super good at, like imitating different accents and imitating, like their their manner and everything. And it wasn't like, it was nothing offensive at all, because it was just like you say with the dogs. It was not like in a mean way, it was just in a funny way. And also he did the most jokes against his own culture from the Turkey, but only because his parents were like exactly fitting that stereotype. Even he grew up German, and he has more this German traits. And it was totally okay. And now, 15 years later, everybody's so offended about everything, and you can't do it anymore. And I think it's sad. I think we should like celebrate the differences, because it's make the life more interesting at first. Because imagine everybody would live the life the same way and having the same characteristic traits, and this. It's
I really
actually
can't imagine that, because I live in Japan, and that's, I mean, where like even if your hair is naturally brown, they'll, like in high school, they'll make you dye it black so that you match everyone else.
Okay.
And like the high school kids, they're like, there's like only like 2 haircuts. Like a lot of school, like that they get to that level that like you can only have this haircut. Everyone wears this uniform, all of that kind of stuff. But it also doesn't really work. Right? Because then they just find other things to like differentiate themselves from each other. Yeah. But so the kid said dogs. So I was talking about that, and I was talking about eating dogs and cats with a friend, because do you remember that Donald Trump meme where they eat our pets? Yeah, he was like, they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats, and someone made a beat, right? And it was like such a good beat.
I remember the song was so funny.
Yeah, it's like so I was talking about this, and then I was like, can I eat cat? I'm allergic to cat. Yeah. But I'm allergic to cat fur. Yes. Could I eat cat meat? Right? I don't know. And I asked ChatGPT. Yeah. Like, I was like, hey, so I'm allergic to cats, but I'm like allergic to cat fur specifically. I think, would I be able to eat cat? And ChatGPT was like, you could eat unseasoned cat meat for sure. And I was crying, laughing, because I was like, I've never heard like the words unseasoned and cat meat in the same sentence. Oh man. Oh man. And it's like apparently ChatGPT was also like, this isn't medical advice. but it was like, probably that would be fine. Oh god. And but when we moved here, our friends that we lived with at first, they had an indoor outdoor cat, and he was super tough. You know,
Yeah.
he would just go out, and sometimes he would come back and he had like this nasty, you know, scar. He'd been fighting with some other cat or whatever, but he was super tough and he was awesome. He was a cool cat. And he one day he never came home.
Damn.
Yeah, one day he was gone and he never came back.
Yeah, I had 2 times such an experience with cats. It happens. It happens.
It happens. And after, what was it, with our friend, her name's Tomoko, after 3 months, she was like, I don't think he's coming back. And I was like, well, you know, he was happy. Mm-hmm. And, you know, there you go.
That's so crazy, actually. I have a friend who has 2 cats. Both just came running to him. He never bought them. They came from the wild to him. Mm-hmm. Probably they belong to someone at some point.
Got let go.
No, I don't think that. I think that's just like cats are not like dogs. They don't really give that much shit about you as the cat owner. You have to treat them really nice that they, you know, want to be here. But sometimes, or it could also be like, you know, you have a cat that can go outside, and sometimes it's totally normal that they are away for a week or something. But imagine you're in a moving scenario where you move houses and then the cat don't come back. And then it just searches for a new owner. And exactly, this guy, he moved places then. It was after these 2 cats came to him. He took both cats with him on moving day. That wasn't a problem. But then the one cat disappeared for 4 months and came back totally healthy, you know, didn't lose weight, nothing. Came back like it was nothing.
Where'd he go? So crazy.
They moved it to a place near a forest, so she probably just like hunted in the forest. And you know, cats can survive outside easily.
Yeah, yeah.
And maybe some cats have this, you know, like this in their genes, that hunter instinct. Mm-hmm. And they, for them, it's normal actually to live a wild life, hunt for their food. I mean, in the summer, in the winter, my cat is often at home and eats the food I buy her. But now in the summer, she's leaving the house like in the morning early before I go to work, spends the whole day outside, comes back like always around midnight,
Oh my gosh.
and is nearly never hungry, only thirsty.
What do you have to let her in?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you know when she comes home? Does she like scratch at the door or something?
No, sometimes I just feel it. There were a period of time when I worked, you know, in the nightlife as DJ and stuff, and then I came home from the gig and she waited for me on the road, and then we walked like cute. 20 meters together home. Now, since I don't come back this late, yeah, sometimes I just check the watch and it's around midnight. I go check the balcony if she's there, or I just call her, and most of the time she just comes running.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah, yeah. But there are days where she just don't come back, and then she comes back the day after.
Yeah.
Not really afraid that something can happen, because I think that's the most intelligent cat that I ever had.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, you know, she's a grown up, right? Like, oh yeah, she's just out there doing her thing. 4
years old now, and what gave me like this inner peace is I was sitting on the balcony. She was like outside. We have this half floor balcony, but it's like not totally on the ground, but it's not a full floor up, just like a half floor. And I was on the balcony smoking one. She played on the street, and like people came, wanted to pet her. She ran away from them. That was okay. She does not allow like strangers touching her, and she's like fit, you know. She's not like one of this chubby cats. She's like fit. She runs away. And then I was like, okay, cool. I really don't have to be afraid. And when she hears a car like 100 meter far away, she always runs away from the street to the grass or something.
She's smart.
Yeah, super smart.
That's awesome. We never had cats because me and my sister are both allergic to cats. But we had dogs, and our dog. Well, we had dogs a little bit, like a couple dogs.
Yeah.
And what my dad. So my dad got tired of taking care of our dog because it's like that thing where it's like, okay, you kids are going to take care of it, right? We're like, yeah, we're totally going to take care of this dog, and then we didn't take care of it. And so what he did, and this was like in like the late 90s, right? Like we're like, there's no laws about anything and everything's fine. He took the dog and he took it like with a leash and like a bag of food. And so we live in Chicago. He drove really far from our house to like a park. And he was there at the park and there was like a little kid there. And he was like, hey kid, do you want a dog? And the kid was like, yeah. And he was like, all right, here you go. And he like gave him the leash and like the dog food and everything and was like, bye. And drove home.
I could never do that to a pet of mine, man.
We were like, oh, the dog's gone. And my dad was like, oh yeah, I gave him away.
To a stranger kid.
To just some kid. And that's it. That's the end of the story. There's no other information.
Oh my God.
I would like to think it ended just very happy.
Yeah, hopefully.
Right? Like I would like to think. But yeah, that was like the pet. Did you ever have like any hamsters or anything?
Yeah.
Gio and I have been talking about how like hamsters always have really weird like deaths, unnatural deaths.
Yeah.
How did your hamster die?
Mine actually died normal.
Oh, normal. His was normal. It died normally.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, you took care of him so well.
He was like...
You should tell yours.
I'll tell him mine after we hear his very nice story.
He was like 3.5 years old, and then one day he just like slept where he always slept and lying there and didn't move. But do you know that like...
He died in his sleep.
Do you know that
such
small pets like hamsters, rats, and all the stuff you get from the pet store are actually breeded the way that they die on cancer 3 years after birth?
I didn't know that.
It's not a secret. You can search it up. Most of those pets are breeded the way that they will get cancer. And they will grow tumors and die.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
And since I know that, I don't want to get like this type of pets anymore.
Yeah.
Even though I really would love to have, how are they called? Degus? Yeah, I think degu. Like that's like a mixture between a rat and a hamster, and you can give them things to hold and they will hold it like with the small hands. That looks super cute.
All right, I'm looking at it. Oh my God, they're super cute.
Yeah.
Look.
Yes. And you can really give them things to hold.
He says that these small pets from like pet stores and stuff, it's very normal for them the way they're bred to get cancer and die after like 3 years. That's sad.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I flipped again.
You flipped again.
But I didn't do anything. I didn't flip anything. Here. There we go. So we had, growing up, 3 hamsters.
Yeah.
One for me, one for my sister, and then one that was my mom's.
And now comes the fun story.
And I was very young. I want to say that. It's like before I went to elementary school young.
Yeah.
Very young. And I was just a terrible, terrible owner for this hamster. Like, the hamsters, like, when I wanted to play with it, I would, like, they're, like, sleeping, right? I, like, find it and play with it. I remember I brought one into the bath with me because I wanted to see if he could swim and, like, do all of this kind of stuff, right? This poor hamster. And the hamster survived all of this, by the way.
Yeah.
And was, like, mostly good. He never bit me or anything like that. Well, actually, I thought it was a boy, but it turned out it was a girl.
Yeah.
And we had, like, this area of our house that was not insulated.
Yeah.
and that's where we were keeping the hamsters. And we didn't even have them a year because the winter came, and they were out in that area that's not insulated, and we went out to like check on them, and it's like, oh man, where are the hamsters? And they were all like under their bedding in a ball, and they froze to death.
Oh no!
Because my mom was keeping them out there, and it wasn't insulated. We hadn't thought about it, and they got cold and froze to death. And then, so my sister and I, we really liked our hamsters, and my mom's hamster, nobody liked this hamster.
Yeah.
It was like kind of mean, and it was like stinky, and like we didn't like him. But they all had like gotten together, like, and were like trying to stay warm.
Yeah.
And he was the one in the middle, and so he actually survived.
No.
And so mine and my sister's hamster froze to death, and then we were left with the hamster that nobody loved.
Damn. Is that the one that ended up in the microwave? No, just kidding.
No, yeah, right. No. So someone's, I told that story recently, and someone was like, Johnny, Chio, were you the one who was like, just put them in the microwave and they'll be okay? Chio said this. He's like, you should just put them in the microwave to heat them up. I was like, oh my God.
That's the most cliche thing of hamster and microwaves. I don't know why.
I have no idea. And so I don't remember what happened to that other hamster. I remember we brought him in, right? Because we're like, okay, well, it froze to death. That's not good. So like, we'll keep him inside. And I don't even remember what happened to him, but he eventually kicked the bucket. But my hamster froze to death. I've not owned a hamster since.
Yeah, that was understandable. But do you know what cancer. I think? No. I'm not sure, but do hamster do like winter sleep? Could it be that
they were definitely dead.
Okay.
They were definitely dead.
Sleep. Like wait, okay.
Yeah. So that's the thing. So like 2 of them were definitely dead, and then one of them, my mom's hamster, we thought he was dead.
Yeah, but he was sleeping.
I guess hibernating, but he like came back and was like, oh okay. And the others, dude, they were hard.
Oh, damn!
they were.
Oh man!
And they were very cold. Yeah, bro. It's not.
Poor hamsters, man.
Poor hamsters. Yeah, and my wife wanted to get a hamster for our son, and I was like, nah. Let's not do it.
I think hamsters are not the best pets.
Yeah, I mean they're great pets if you don't want to have a pet for a long time.
Yeah. Oh, you know what crazy pets my girlfriend also has?
Not just a cat. What other pet? An owl.
Big snails.
Snails?
Yeah, I hate them.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
They're glitchy, and I don't like glitchy stuff.
I have this cover.
They're like this big, bro.
Oh, I believe it, bro. Because I have this cover. You know my popular cover, The Avatar's Love.
Yeah.
I didn't realize at one point that it had a bunch of people using it on TikTok.
Yeah.
And I started getting all these people commenting on one of my YouTube videos. Being like, oh, I'm here from TikTok. And I looked it up, and I was like, oh, man, there's like a bunch of videos using it on TikTok. So I started like scrolling through and looking at these videos.
Yeah.
And there's a video. So I spent a whole evening just like watching all of these videos on TikTok.
So you have a song that really got viral on TikTok. That's amazing.
I think I had like 15,000 videos or something like that.
Wow.
It's a decent amount. Yeah. And my favorite video is this video. I saved it.
Yeah. That's like those type of, it's like African snails.
Yeah, that's it. And it was just this person holding this snail, and it's my song playing.
Cool.
Kind of about it, man. Kind of about this snail. I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to touch one. Do you know they have like those like masks that you can wear, and it's like the snail slime, and it's supposed to be really good for your skin.
Yeah, no, that's gross.
Yeah, that sounds really gross, doesn't it? I'm like, how do they even get that? How do they get the snail slime? That sounds...
Oh, you just let them walk around and everything is full with the...
Really?
Yeah. And you know the snails that we have, they tend to escape.
How do they escape? Aren't they slow?
Yeah, but they are strong. They escape. I remember I came like home a bit late and my girlfriend was still away like with friends, having a drink and a night out. I'm like, yo, your snail is at the roof. And she was like, put it back. And I'm like, no, I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. I'm sorry. I'm not touching it. It really grossed me out.
Does it have a shell? It has a shell, right?
Yeah. But I don't want to touch the shell as well. I don't know. There's something about this glibbery thing that I really don't want to get in contact with.
Huh. I've never seen a big one like that in real life.
What do you mean?
A snail. I've never seen a big one in real life.
Should I ask her if she wants to put it in camera?
It's okay. I mean, even still, it's not like I've not seen it in person.
Yeah,
the
thing is, there's actually against the law to set them free, because
really,
it's like an African species, and they lay like thousands of eggs that are super robust, so they don't die. Like once a month or twice a month, my girlfriend has to go through all the dirt, collect like the eggs, and put them in the freezer so they die. Because we would have like a big army, and if you let them out, it can really get to an epidemic and destroy the ecosystem, because they eat insects, they eat meat as well. They eat plants. They can, if you're having like millions of them, and this will happen real quick if you just let them out, they can eat like a whole farmer's grocery plants and everything.
Sounds awesome.
That's why you don't.
Okay, listen. Why do we make like nuclear weapons
if we can just use snails?
You could just like fly a plane and drop like a ton of these snails over an area, right? Boom, got them.
Don't even have to fly the plane. You just grow them and just throw the eggs, in the forests and stuff.
Exactly, and boom, there you go. Got them, dude.
Yeah.
Man, the big headache. Why don't we do that? Snail warfare.
If we will see in 10 years like Call of Duty 7000
Call of Duty
snail warfare.
Did you see the trailer? So like that new Call of Duty, I don't even know what it's called. They have this trailer and it's super cool. It looks like this super cool game, and I'm like, oh wow, this looks super good. I've not played a Call of Duty in forever. And then at the end, it's like Call of Duty. I think it's another Modern Warfare game. And I was just like, oh, never mind. It's okay. I don't need to play it. Never mind.
The thing is, the last time I played a Call of Duty game, I was like 12, 13.
Yeah, exactly.
I really don't get it to play shooters anymore. Maybe expect for Fortnite, because this is kind of cute.
Yeah. But like that style of like that super gritty, I don't know. I don't play it either. I don't play it. The last Call of Duty I played was actually the first Modern Warfare one.
Yeah.
That one I played. And I liked it. It was cool, you know. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, so, they're still making them. They still people still play them. They're still very popular. Which is, I think that's one of the interesting things is like when something, like you can recognize that something's so popular, but like you just don't feel any kind of connection to it or anything.
There's a great example of a super popular game that I don't feel any connection at all, and it's FIFA.
Me too.
Oh,
me too. Yeah.
And I think people spending like thousands and $1,000 each year on opening the packs just to next year get a new game where they start from zero is the most ridiculous and dumbest way to burn your money. At least if you take that money and play the casino, you have a small percentage of winning the jackpot. With that, you just burn it. You just take the money and burn it.
Yeah.
So
100%.
dumb. Everybody listening to this, and if I offend you, feel offended. You are stupid.
Stop. Don't do it.
Yeah, man.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Or just like take that. I don't know. Yeah, that's one. Yeah, honestly, it's one of those ones I forget. I forget that people play it, that it's a big thing. It is a really
It's a
big thing.
huge thing, and people spending so much money. I heard from people spending like $2,000 a month, like a big part of their income just on opening FIFA packs that are worthless.
What do you even get in the pack? This is what I don't understand. What do you get in the FIFA pack?
Players.
What even is it? What?
Yeah.
See, it's been so long. I don't even know what this model is of how they're doing it. Why you get everything's in the loot box model now. I hate that.
Yeah, it's like opening Pokemon cards. But then, let's say you spend that money and you open Pokemon packs, and then you keep the cards in a good condition, and 10 years later you can probably sell it with profit. That's not dumb. But opening FIFA packs is super dumb. Also, like, Counter-Strike, the skins, it's also a popular loot box model.
Mm-hmm.
There's a market for them. You can sell them, at least. You can. There are even casinos where you can bet on your skins and stuff. But you can get something back.
Well, or even like Fortnite skins.
Yeah.
But there's not a new Fortnite every year where you don't have your skins.
No,
right? As long as Fortnite's running, and you have your account, you have all of the stuff you bought. Yeah. Just period.
Yeah.
That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, but
some people just have more money apparently.
Okay.
To spend on stuff. I guess I don't know.
I have a friend. He played the very very first season Fortnite. And then he played for 3 seasons and forgot about the game. Then 5 years later, he could sell his account for 15 grand because he got this 1 or 2 very OG skins that will never come back. So he invested like $50 in skins. Then never played the game for 5 years, and then he made 15 grand out of that. That's a super good return of investment.
That's super sweet. Have you heard the thing that like actually Lego sets are a great investment?
Yeah.
That like if you buy Lego sets, like they don't go down in value and stuff. Like it's like better than gold.
Yeah, that's
like more stable, better than gold.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I don't know for how long, because there are now very lot of companies that are using making like something like Lego, but way more detailed and with way better quality, and people are now shifting away from Lego to this concurrences. Yeah. There's a influencer and a content creator from Germany, translated called Man of the Bricks, something like that, and he's I think I've seen. Yeah. Constantly bashing on Lego. And that's funny. Do you know we have there's a company making like big ass stone blocks, like they are half a ton heavy, and you use them on like public events to prevent terrorist attacks, since we had in Europe like this terrorist attacks where buses drive into big people masses and stuff. So they made this big heavy ass bricks, and they had like the top was kind of like Lego, so you can stack them. And Lego tried to sue them for making like bricks that weighed half a ton, that are for preventing terrorist attacks, and that you cannot move as a human person. You need like a crane to move them. So yeah, they look like our concept. And what do they think, that people will buy those and build houses in real life that are like you can literally live in because they're like so robust and heavy and shit? That's so dumb.
I mean, they probably are like, we can make money from this, maybe.
Yeah, it's so dumb, man.
Wow.
Hey, bro, it's so crazy. I record with OBS, right? And since I logged into my new Twitch account and Streamlabs account for the debut today, I'm really happy that I had no alerts so far, but the mini feed you have in Streamlabs, it's like constantly new followers.
Oh, that's really cool.
Without even being live for the first time.
Well, I actually...
Only because of Reddit, I swear. That's...
Before we wrap up, because I need to go get ready to eat pretty soon. Okay. Before we wrap up, do you want to talk about your VTube thing? Because maybe I have a couple questions.
Oh, just ask.
Sure. Okay, sweet. So what made you want to get into... Well, one, I guess, first question.
Yeah.
Did you decide if you're going to do it in German or English or both?
Both.
Both? Sweet. And what made you get into VTubing?
Honestly, I just discovered like there's one or two different creators on YouTube. And I found it so hilariously funny. It's like one of the reasons. And, I really would love to do like more content that is silly and stuff. But by doing that, I kind of don't really want to do it, with my face and really be, have
a little distance.
Have a little distance or when doing silly stuff. And, I mean, anime figures are funny, and the technology that this thing is imitating what I'm doing, like, no, the camera will be on, but it will translate into the avatar. And if I talk, it will move the mouth. If I move, it will move. I have even some buttons, shortcuts on my keyboard that I can put it's a wizard. I can put the hat on and off or make like a magic book appear and float in the room and stuff. Cool. Yeah. Exactly. And I think for me, it will probably be way easier to just like it's also it's like playing D&D and kind of slip into a role, and so I'm this wizard persona with the Miss Magius hat from Pokemon. I mean, it's this hat here,
Yeah.
It's exactly this one, and I think it's I haven't yet experienced like the full-on thing, but I think just like making clips for content and all that stuff, I imagine it to be way easier. That you can just play a role, and for being there and I mean, as a streamer, you have to entertain, right?
Right.
And I'm more personal. The me is more relaxed, chill, maybe a bit too boring for an entertaining stream. So I can switch into this persona. It's just like, that's the main reason, actually.
And it doesn't feel like you're being fake, right? Because if it's like you, it's like, oh, well, I'm not really like this. I'm just doing this for a stream. But if it's your persona, it's this avatar, right? It's like, oh, well, that's this guy. That's why.
I mean, I have a silly side in me, definitely. I used to be like a class clown back in school days. That was like that. But now also with, I streamed a little bit as the Relaxicorn persona. And I mean, now I'm doing chill beats. That really represents how I am 90% of the day. Also, the podcast this is not like one of those podcasts where you are like, oh my God, to hear that, now like this super energetic thing. And besides that, I'm like working also on building like a reasonable brand as an audio engineer for doing mixing, mastering and everything. So I want to keep that kind of on the true me and serious side and have like this playground of being silly, doing stupid jokes, just doing stupid stuff. And
it's interesting. I started streaming on Twitch in 2020, like during COVID time.
Yeah.
And at that time, I mainly started because some friends of mine pushed me into it. Like, I didn't really know much about streaming anything. And so I did, streaming. I was streaming my music making, me and the camera, working on some stuff. And I kind of treated it and thought of it a lot like a live performance.
Yeah.
But then as I started getting more around on Twitch and meeting people, I still remember my first VTuber I met.
Mm-hmm.
Where it was like, oh man, like, what is this? How do you do this?
Mm-hmm.
This is really cool. And it was a woman, and one of the things she said is she was like, oh, what I like about this is, like, I don't have to worry about what, like, my room looks like. I don't have to worry about what I look like.
Yeah.
Like, I just turn on the camera, because it's not like a PNG tuber, it's a VTuber, right? So it moves with her and, like, smiles and all that stuff. She's like, I turn the camera on, but, like, there's nothing in my house. Like, you don't see any of that. Yeah. Like, it's just the game and me. And I was like, man, you know what? Like, honestly, if I had known about this, I think I would have wanted to do that.
You can still do it, bro.
I haven't been streaming recently, and I think I'm not going to go back to streaming, like, games or anything regularly until my kids are in kindergarten.
Okay.
I just don't. I can't set aside time.
Yeah, I see that.
To do that. So, like, as they do that, as they start to become more independent, and it's funny because it's like kindergarten, but, like, that they're gone. I would like to, and yeah, I may come back. No, excuse me. In that way, because it's just like, oh man, like, it seems. I think it's a lot of people think of, like, oh, but you want, like, that connection, like, with the camera and to see the people's face. But I don't know. I think there is something, though, too, of, like, for the creator, you can relax.
Yes.
And it lets you express yourself differently, right? Like, you can express yourself and have more fun. I don't know. Like, there is a level of it that, like, you feel safe.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that that's really cool. Yeah. When I come back, either I'll do maybe a PNG tuber, or maybe I'll try and get a whole rig for that. I have a friend who likes to make that for fun.
Oh, yeah?
We met, and it's funny because, like, I know her aunt and uncle.
Yeah.
So it's like, I know her aunt and uncle, and I end up randomly sitting next to her for a lunch that we're all at. I'm like, oh, what's your hobbies? What do you do for fun? And she, like, does this really roundabout explanation of, she's like, I like to make 3D models that can, like, map onto, like, a human body and, like, mirror their stuff and da-da-da. And she's, like, explaining this, and I'm like, okay, it sounds like you're talking about VTubers.
Yeah.
And she was like, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And I was like, hey.
Okay, but 3D models is already the next level. If I could afford a 3D model, I would totally go for that. I could only afford, like, a 2D model. It still,
that sounds cool, though.
It still has the movement, it still rigs with your face and everything. Yeah. It can even blink with one eye and all that stuff. Also, it also tracks the eyebrows, if you raise your eyebrows. And you can also add expressions to it. I have become, like, 2 expressions as a little bonus to my avatar. One is, like, cool. With this angry red thing at the head when it's, like, kind of angry or annoyed.
Oh, yeah.
And one is, like, a little bit a dizzy one, where in anime where the mouth is, like, a bit like this and sleeping. Yeah. But the thing is, with this project, only a handful of people that I know my new Twitch channel and know what it is. I don't want to mix it up too much. I obviously posted it in our Discord from Tenoshi because that's, like, all guys that I think are totally cool with, that are totally on a cool mindset level for this kind of stuff. From my personal life, there's, like, a friend of mine and a girlfriend. That's it. Who knows about this? Oh, yeah, and, like, one guy from the Pokemon community where we play the cards. And that's
that's cool.
And the other, that's one thing that I forgot to say. as a man when it's like 30 degrees hot and you have sticky balls and have to scratch them. You can do that on Scream, nobody will see.
Yeah, exactly. Or you could just not wear your shirt on stream, right? Like all that kind of stuff. Yeah, there's like a lot of those kinds of things that you just don't have to think about. It sounds awesome.
Yeah, and I mean, I wear caps for the podcast because see my hairline here?
Oh, you look fine.
I'm not even 30, man. My hairline
Are you not?
No, I will turn 30 next year. But I mean, my hairline went back so hard. It's, yeah.
You don't do like the shaved head?
I shaved it for a while. Now we'll let it grow a little bit. That's actually kind of an insider joke in the VTuber community with like having bad hairlines. Yeah,
that makes sense.
That's really a thing.
Well, it's funny because for me, I have like super long hair.
Yeah, and you have a perfect hairline as well.
But if I'm wearing headphones, like I just always do this hairstyle because it's like keeping it out of my headphones. And
so it doesn't get stuck.
Yeah, so I feel like whenever I'm like on any video or on anything like where I'm like gonna wear headphones, this is what I just like. You don't even see it. Yeah, you don't even see it. It's just like I've got like this tight hair back. Yeah,
I didn't even know till now that you have long hair.
I've got like really long. I got really long. Everyone in my family in this house, we all have very long hair. And maybe I'll cut it. I don't know. Maybe not.
Or next time you do like your Monday video post with the new music Monday.
Down.
You would confuse so many people.
But you know what it is too? It's so hot. I've been doing this because it's just summer. It's just hot. I've been trying to wear it up. Part of me wants. I only cut my hair when there's like a big event that happens in my life that I want to like market, and so I'll really cut my hair really short. Mm-hmm. So the last time I cut my hair, I actually had pretty long hair, and I cut it when my daughters were born, like right before they were born.
And now they grew long again.
And it's long again but now it's hot.
Yeah,
yeah. Totally I'm like, man. I kind of want to cut it. I don't know. We'll see.
I had actually hairs like really till here, super long.
Wow. Sweet.
For a long time. Then I cut them short, and I start to grow them again. Then they were like till here, and then the thing with the one sickness that I got last year happened, and my hair started to fall out.
Oh my gosh,
I always forget the word. The English word is so complicated. You have these hormones regulations here in the throat, like here and here, and they kind of regulate the hormones in your whole body. So it affects every single, like the liver, the lungs, the heart, the hair, the nails, the skin, everything, and that went kind of off. So I had like an overproduction of this hormone. I lost like 20 kilograms within a few months.
That's so crazy.
My nails started to breaking and everything.
20 kilograms?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I went from like a nearly 100 kilo to below 80.
I thought like 20 pounds at first. But I'm like, okay, that's a lot.
Kilograms.
And I was like, wait, no, 20 kilos. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, I went from like nearly 100 to under 80. That was actually good. That was the only good part. But I could not stand long enough, in work. I was like so fucked. And the first doctor I went to made like a wrong diagnosis. So it went worse. Then I switched doctors, and now I'm totally fine again, Good. Skin is healthy, energy level is healthy, hair starts to get better and thicker again. But this also kind of fast forwarded the bad hairline 10 times.
Well, you live in Europe. Why don't you just go to Turkey? I hear Turkey's like super famous for getting like surgery.
My mother wants to bring me to do that, and I'm like, yeah, look, I'm still a man. In the end of the day, I can go bald. I don't really care. I have less problem when I'm fully shaved bald. than when it's like now with like a little bit of hair and you see how the hairline.
You know what? If this makes you feel better, that's not nearly as bad as a bunch of friends of mine.
Yeah.
So I don't even think it's that bad. Yeah, I have some friends. I had one friend that we kept being like, dude, you just need to shave your head, dude. Like, I don't know what you're trying to do, bro, but like, you need to just do it. And he was like, he always was like, no. And then finally one day he was like, all right, I'm going to do it.
And it looked good.
And he still had, that was like more than 10 years. He's not done it. He still doesn't do it.
Oh,
and we're like, bro, I thought, and we were like, bro, I thought you were going to shave your head. He's like, oh, I'll do it later. And then we're like, bro, I thought you were going to do it. And then one of our friends, he made this terrible comment. He's like, don't worry, if he keeps waiting, it'll just shave itself.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh no, dude, no. But he, no, man, it's bad. That doesn't look even that bad to me. I'm like, oh, that's, Yeah, no, his hairline is like back here.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah, I asked him like, it's like, when you wash your face, how far back do you go, bro? And he was like, Johnny, stop. I was like, yeah, where do you stop? Where do you stop when you wash your face? Do you stop like up here? Is that how far you go?
Okay, that's hilarious. I love this kind of friendly roasts. I think we need more. I think we need more of that. When I grew up, that was like totally normal to roast your friends.
Yeah, same too, right?
It's weird that especially our generation, we have like a lot of people that are super offended so fast, and we all grew up with South Park. It doesn't make sense to me. We grew up with Family Guy, South Park, even the OG Simpsons were all the same, kind of roasting each other was fun. And I mean, that really teaches you to not take yourself super serious, and that's like one of the advices Lo-Fi Cody gives out all the time, like stop taking yourself too serious. And it only makes your life more worth living, more chill, more relaxed. I mean, it's fun. And at the end of the day, only if you start getting super offended, it's not fun anymore.
I think what it is it comes down to, people may be going to be mad, but it's bad judgment. Because obviously, me saying that to him, it's like, oh, that's mean, right? Or you're being mean, or you're saying a mean thing, or you shouldn't say that. And it's like, well, maybe there are contexts where, like, if someone said that to him, that would be mean. But, like, that's not our situation in our context. And in this situation, it's okay.
Yeah.
Right? Because we're good friends.
Yeah.
And, like, and he knows that I care about him. We care about each other. Right? And so there's this weird thing where I feel like people, like, we don't have that, or people don't have that judgment.
Yeah.
Of like, in this situation, we want it to just be black and white. Of like, you can always say, like, you can never say this, you can always say this. But there are situations where it's like, okay, well, like, in this situation, like, you know, we're all just friends here. And like, it's not, like, I'm not hurting him.
Yeah.
I'm making a joke about that, right? Maybe if I was someone else in a different situation, or like, even if the setting was different, like there were different people there, it could be hurtful, but in that situation, it's not hurtful.
I mean, if you would be like a total stranger that just saw him 30 seconds ago, that would be like super mean. But let's break that down psychologically, you know? Let's say you have this issue and you will make yourself feel bad about it. But if you are at the point where you can just make fun of it, there comes this situation of acceptance, you know, where you accept that it is how it is, that you stop feeling bad about this, so it could actually be transform into a positive outcome, because it doesn't, you cannot change it at all. So why feel bad about it every day when you can just accept it and make fun of it, and then you are happier? And you have like this one, you know, really unnecessary weight off your shoulders. So actually, being like that in friend groups can have positive effects, in my opinion, of just like accepting stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
No, I agree.
same with friends in the friend group that are maybe small or stuff, and you make like midget jokes, but then they accept that and then they're cool with it. And then they use it for their, you know, like make it their strength.
Right. No, that's a great point. Like, so for me, I am like 5'6" on a good day. Right.
What does that mean? Do you?
Well, it means that like
shrink and grow?
I think I'm like 5'5" and a half or something. Because like there are some people who they're like I'm 5'5", and I'm like, well, I'm 5'5" and I'm taller than you.
I have to Google that. I don't know how much meters this is.
It's like 165.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Yeah, I think 165 centimeters, feet, and inches.
That's totally fine, man.
Boom, nailed it. Well, no, but like in America, before I moved to Japan, in Japan it's like not really bad at all. When I lived in America, like for real, I knew 3 people, men, who were either my height or shorter than me.
Yeah.
Like I'm like one of the shortest people I know for men, right? Yeah. And like, you know,
how is it in Japan now?
Oh, it's like I'm like a very medium height. There's lots of people who are shorter than me.
Yeah.
And like but there's still people taller than me.
Yeah,
like
there always will be.
Than me. But like if I play a video game, I make the shortest character possible. I make a little dude. And I'm always like, oh, I'm such a little guy, you know? So,
sweet.
All the time, oh man, I'm just a little person. And like it's because like I got made fun of even in like very negative ways for being short when I was a kid, right? And it's just like, oh well, like you know what, I am short. I am like, and like I can either like let that really bother me and let that really hurt me, like you said, or I can just like I'm in on the joke. Hey, guess what? I'm a little dude. Hey, get that for me. It's
you can laugh at everyone hitting their head.
Yeah.
Or like you know, on the ceiling that is not that high.
Japan, it actually is nice when things are low. I don't have to duck.
You know,
I can just walk under stuff and it's fine. Or like Lo-Fi Cody wants to come visit, and he really wants to stay at like, you know, Japan. They have these capsule hotels, so it's like almost like a coffin, like a capsule.
I know
you climb
we have
into.
one in our city as well.
Yeah, and he's like he wants to stay in one, but he knows he's just too tall and too big that it just won't be comfortable. And I'm like, dude, they're great. I love sleeping in them. Like I just crawl up in there and I'm just like, nice. You know. But here's a weird thing to think about. I think about it. I've talked about it to people. Yeah. You know, Taylor Swift is taller than me.
Yeah.
A lot.
And way more richer, probably.
And yeah, I tell people, I'm like, you know, as a musician, I look up to Taylor Swift in a lot of ways.
Really?
And one of them is literally.
Okay.
I will literally look up at her. Yeah, sure. She writes her own music. You know, she's a good performer. Yeah. And she's super rich. What's not to look up to as a musician? Like, good for you.
True that.
Good for you, girl. Have you seen oh man. Here, I'm going to tie this in. Because I want to go have dinner. I'm going to tie it in for the last thing for people. Do you watch on YouTube NPR's Tiny Desk videos?
Nope.
So NPR is like this public broadcasting company in America, and they do this series on YouTube called Tiny Desk, where they have like really small artists, but they also have really big artists come, and they do a concert in their office.
Oh.
So there's like no speakers really. They have I actually learned this recently. The microphones they have in there aren't connected to speakers. It's just recording the audio.
Okay.
So that they can use it in the YouTube video. But they these bands and these artists, they come in and they do a performance in an office building, like in an office behind a desk.
Is
and they do
behind the desk like this bookshelves with a lot of books?
Yes.
Okay, then I saw it.
Seen it.
I saw the Aurora Runaway performance.
Oh yeah. Taylor Swift does a great Tiny Desk concert. Yeah. And she plays like the song at that time. They're her newer songs, but now like, you know, whatever, it's been a little bit. And she does it like just with a guitar.
Yeah.
Great job.
Yeah.
You know, like it's cool. It's cool to see stuff like that. Like no backup dancers, no this. It's just like her playing guitar. She plays piano at one point.
Yeah.
She has a piano there too, and she plays piano for a song. I'm a way better piano player than Taylor Swift,
Okay.
by the way. Smoker. You can tell. You can tell she's a better guitar player than a piano player. But yeah, so for people listening, if you have not checked out Tiny Desk on YouTube, I would highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite things, actually.
Now that I know it, I can also recommend it. But I really only saw the Aurora performance, and oh my god, she has like the most beautiful voice of everyone. I'm like big fan. Big
Recently, I know, like for people who like Sabrina Carpenter, like they have a lot of those pop people come and do stuff, but they also have a lot of really awesome like smaller groups come and do stuff, and it's pretty cool. They also have a lot of really weird stuff that I don't like. Maybe other people will like it, but I don't like it. But yeah, highly recommend everybody. Go check it out. Go check out Tiny Desk. Maybe one day we can be on there.
Doing beats.
You know, so little plug here, Relaxicorn and I, Anton and I, have this great series of cocktail-themed beats.
That's true.
They're so good.
Yeah.
They're so good. They're some of my favorite music I've made. I really love it. So yeah, guys. Like,
from what I produced this year, they're definitely in my favorite. Oh, you know the our upcoming song from this Pikachu thing?
Yeah, Pika Lullaby.
Yeah, it will be like it's like the soundtrack of my starting and ending screen now in my VTubing Twitch.
Can I do a cover art reveal really quick? Hey guys, check out. We did a Pika Lullaby song from that episode where the Pikachus are like Pika da 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 da. And this is the artwork for it. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's amazing. With the like the stars in the sky, it looks so beautiful.
I really loved. Chiho made this animation for the YouTube video, and like there's the moon, and he like kind of moves a little bit. It's actually really good. Sounds mean.
Well, I still have to make the 10-hour version.
She did way better than I thought she was going to do with it. Because she just didn't tell me anything about it. And I like kind of explained to her what I was thinking. And she was like, okay. And then she wasn't working on it. And then she was like, oh yeah, I'm like basically done. Johnny, look at this. What do you think? Like when she finally started working on it. And I was like, oh my God, it's so good.
It is. It's fantastic. And I remember,
when did you do this?
I remember I started watching the show, like the first season, because you can watch like the first few seasons on YouTube.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, in full length on the official Pokemon channel. Even they have it dubbed in 16 languages that you can just click on the setting wheel in the YouTube video and select your language, so you can watch it in Japanese, German, English, Spanish, whatever. And
super cool.
There was this scene, and it was so cool. So I googled it up, and I one day end up like listening for 5 hours to this while working. And I was focused on the work, and I didn't really realize that I opened the 10-hour version video, and I was like, Pika Pikachu.
Pika, Pika.
Yeah,
it's so
the song is so hypnotic. Okay, then I let you run for lunch.
Awesome. Thank you for having me back.
Yeah, thanks a lot of hopping on. I mean, it's been a while since we had like a longer time 2 hours episode.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. We're already
enjoyed it.
over 2 hours in. And we nearly did not talk about music. That's also like a nice,
break.
Something other.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Talked a little bit about house music.
Yes, exactly. But it's...
This is the funny thing. I'm going to see you again.
Yeah.
But for you, it's going to just be later today. But for me, I'm going to see you tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, and also something that this episode is special. We talked for 2 hours and not a single mention of AI or something.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
Okay, then I will...
There's other stuff. Oh, one more comment.
Yeah.
I want to make one more comment. Are you familiar with like the Coldplay couple?
Yeah.
Anyway, I've been like looking at memes of it for like the last 2 days and just talking with everyone about it. Of just the people who got caught cheating at the Coldplay concert on the big video, and people are just like, it's hilarious.
But just a little comment from my side. Yesterday, I went to two guys running like a financial and political talk podcast. I helped them, I helped them picking up new equipment. They now got like 4 of those mics because those are amazing and stuff. And I helped them setting everything up. They will be like future clients for, mixing, mastering, cutting.
Awesome.
And we talked about this as well. And they said like, dude, you don't understand. This guy is a CEO from a multi-billion company. You know what will happen? In 1 week, nobody will care about if he's having an affair or not. And who knows if this is not staged, but everyone will now know the name of his fucking company.
This is true.
Yeah.
I know the name of the company, and I had never heard of it before.
Yes. And in a week, nobody will think about if he cheated on his wife. Even if that stage he didn't even do that, maybe it's like a genius marketing plan. I mean, they spend like some money on the concert tickets, maybe Venmo 5K to the guy controlling the kiss cam, and now he has like a advertisement worth of multiple millions that he probably spent like 10K on it.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. That's a good point.
Yeah.
I think that
I totally see that this could be a legit.
It really could be. It really could be. No, that's a good point. I think that if you're cheating on your wife, to anyone listening, don't go out in public with your side chick
on a Coldplay concert.
Yeah. Just don't do that. Just don't do that.
Okay, nice advice, bro.
Yeah. Just don't go out in public with them. Listen, just don't do that.
Just keep them in their ceiling.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just listen, just be smart.
Rent a bunker or something.
Anyway, all right, I'm gonna go have some lunch.
Okay,
Bye,
have
everybody.
a good lunch and then have a good night and see you in your morning then.
Yes, I will see you on Twitch.
Thanks, peace.